We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support here. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 8 a.m. sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision. And put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support. But in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into next week. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Netflix bot. Our Netflix bot at 9:35 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 300% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. Here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the rip area to the dip area yesterday and continuing to hit white with red borders here on 42 vision. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, under a bear indicator since yesterday, up here at the 517 level. It broke through key support levels here, and here it is fighting, coming back down to a key level where the last bull indicator popped up and a full transition happened from around the 508 and 509 area. Right in the after hours, it is fighting here to get towards 510, and it's right now at 509.88. Fighting here at these levels, it's going to be crucial for inflows to follow and a bull indicator in the process. Now, right now, a bear indicator is dominating over this chart on the 30-minute for the SPY stock, but we also have the QQQ stock here with weakness all day. You could see Tesla stock in this tight consolidation. Lots of eyes on it here as it's under a bear indicator, but trying to bring itself back up towards the 170 area. Apple dropped all day, back down to a key support where the last run happened. And here it is, back under a bull indicator and pushing up. That's going to be something to watch going into next week. And then the home run of the day was Netflix. It fell all day, right? Under a bear indicator as well. So the SPY is not the only one under a bear indicator. The overall market has been pretty weak, and lots of eyes there on these stocks, especially Tesla, in this tight consolidation if it's going to try to pop back up. Now, here we are with the SPY under a bear indicator on the 30-minute, but when we go ahead and zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could see here a full transition has happened, right? It's gone from bright green bars to white with red borders on 42 vision to the downside, and a bear indicator popped up in the pre-market yesterday at the 517.60 level, and here it is fighting to hold itself up. And so far, white with green borders has popped up, and we need to see if these transitions continue into red with green borders, as you see here. Then comes dark green and bright green, and inflows following with a possible bull indicator in the process, right, to justify any move to the upside. If not, this could continue to test key support levels. But here we are at a critical level where the SPY has bounced nearly 3 times so far in the last 2 weeks, right? 2 times it actually took off, and here it is trying to bounce right now in the volatility, and this is going to be crucial going into next week. I would not ignore it here in the bigger picture. Now, when we zoom in and look at this within the volatility of the 15-minute, you could see the chop here of bull and bear indicators, but bear indicator dominated yesterday from 517 down towards 512, and today in this area of 513, 512, a bear indicator popped up in the pre-market and dominated all the way down to the 508 area. So to justify any move here to the upside, as a staircase effect is forming, inflows need to follow. This bear indicator needs to get canceled with a possible bull indicator. So I will be watching for that in today's aftermarket hours. It keeps on trying to get towards 510 and going into next week. Now, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflows and break down the key levels I would watch going into next week. Here we are with outflows crossing the midpoint in today's pre-market and dominating all day, right? Hitting outflows down here of negative 5.7. It's trying to bounce back up so far, and it's green at negative 2.37. And that is why things did not continue going upwards, because outflows dominated all day, right? And outflows are still dominating here in the second half of the day. Now on the 1 hour, you could see the same thing. Outflows continue here, even though inflows try to come back up. Outflows pulled downwards, hit a low so far of negative 6.38 and continue to pull away from the midpoint and that full transition from the rip area to the dip area so far here on 42 vision. Now, when we zoom into the volatility of the 15-minute, we could see here in the chop how inflows tried coming back up here in the second half of the day, but outflows crossed back down. It's really close to the midpoint here at negative 1.24, and outflows dominated for the first half of the day. So it's going to be crucial for these outflows to bring themselves back up. If not, if it continues pulling downwards, it could start to reflect that weakness into these charts and test key support levels. And if that weakness rolls over into the 30-minute and 1 hour, the first support I'll be watching is the 508 area. Then below that is 505, and then comes 503. To the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for this staircase effect to continue. Get bull indicators in the process, cancel out these outflows, and start turning back upwards, turning from red to green, cross the midpoint over, roll it over into the 30-minute as well, and get that momentum. And the first resistance is 511. Then above that, I'll be watching 513, and then comes the 515 area. So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I will be watching them as they're trying to come back up, and they're really close here on the 15-minute near the midpoint, sitting at negative 1.24. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.